and welcome to Bound to Stay Bound Books. I'm Lori Smith, and I'm the General Manager of Bound to Stay Bound. We are a third-generation, family-owned business and are very proud to be celebrating our 100th year of pre-binding children's and young adult books for schools and libraries throughout the country. We had many grand plans for our 100th anniversary, from celebrations at state and national conferences to parties within our own community that have all been dampened by the COVID-19 pandemic. Bound to Stay Bound has been working at full capacity, pre-binding books, taking orders, processing books, and shipping orders to our customers. Our customer support representatives are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're performing the necessary tasks of providing quotes to our customers, accepting purchase orders, encumbering funding and budget monies, and providing advanced billing if necessary, as well as providing assistance to the BTSB bookstore and any other needs of our customers. Our customer support representatives and sales representatives are available by email, phone, or virtual visit. A live chat is also available on the BTSB website at btsb.com. Now, I'd like to give you an inside look at Bound to Stay Bound's pre-bound inventory, showing just how BTSB can deliver pre-bound books to your library soon after a purchase order has been received.
At Bound to Stay Bound, we know that libraries don't want to wait forever to get their books. That's why we make every effort to have all the books we carry available and on our shelves for immediate delivery. We also make it easy for you to see what titles we have in stock by showing that information at the BTSB bookstore, our online catalog. We list over 17,000 different fiction and nonfiction, children's and young adult titles on the bookstore. Of those 17,000 titles, about 1,500 will normally be new, spring or fall releases that are not yet published. Of the remaining 15,500 titles, we will have at least 90% available and ready for immediate shipment. Remaining titles are either in our bindery being pre-bound or are awaiting reprinting by the publisher. In order to get the best titles for school and public libraries, we partner with over 140 publishing companies in the U.S. and Canada that represent over 300 different publishing imprints. These publishers range from giant international publishing companies like Scholastic and Random House that supply us with thousands of titles, to very small publishers like Cinco Puntos and Children's Book Press that we may only purchase a few titles from each year. We are always attending book shows and monitoring customer suggestions to find new titles and new publishers to carry. We always have over 1.4 million books on our shelves, ready to ship, making sure those 17,000 titles remain available. If you laid all those books together, end to end, you'd have over 200 miles of books. At any given time, about 60% of the titles in stock are easy and fiction. The remaining 40% are nonfiction or reference titles and are age appropriate for both the elementary and the middle school. When you send an order to Bound to Stay Bound, within a day or two of receiving it, a person will be out in our stacks picking your titles. They will start in the A's with books by Verna Ardema and end up in the Z's with books by Alan Zweibel. Your order will then go to our processing department for the cataloging and processing services you've asked for. Then will be packed and shipped to your library, ready for your young readers.
Now let's take a look at Bound to Stay Bound's customer service and processing departments, showing how we can give your library the best service possible. Our goal is to provide service that exceeds your expectations.
Your books have to be ready to go on the shelf when you get them. Our processing department can do everything you need to make that possible. We print and attach barcodes for your books for a wide variety of circulation systems. We can provide you with customized MARC records you need for your circ system as a download or as a CD. For those that need them, customized catalog cards, date due slips, circulation cards, and pockets are all available, either attached or unattached. To identify the book on the shelf, we can produce spine labels and attach them to the book. Or, the most durable method of identification is hot brass stamping on the spine. If you have a reading program, such as Accelerated Reader or Reading Counts, we can produce small or large information labels for your program and attach them to your books in a wide variety of locations. Lexile labels are also available if you need them. Currently, about 55% of our books come with a dust jacket from the publisher. We can protect those dust jackets by laminating them and taping them onto the books if you desire. When we laminate the dust jackets, we normally put any barcodes, spine labels, and reading program labels requested on the dust jacket first so that they will be protected by the lamination as well. We can also use Colibri covers to protect your dust jackets. Colibri covers can even be used on books that do not have dust jackets. If you use the tattle tape or checkpoint security systems to protect your books, we can install the security strips to go with either system. If you like property stamps in your books, you can supply us with your property stamps and we'll stamp your books for you. To make sure you get your books promptly, we carry over 1.5 million books in our inventory at all times. Your order will be picked by hand and verified repeatedly throughout the shipping process. Your books are stretch wrapped to a board that exactly fits the shipping carton to protect the books in shipping, and so that you don't have peanuts or shredded paper to deal with when you unpack your books. If your shipment is over 100 books, the books can be packed in Dewey sequence to make them easier to shelve in your library. To help you in any way, from ordering books to processing options to after you receive a shipment, there is a team of BTSB employees devoted to helping you. The customer support representative will handle your orders as they come into our office and is available on the phone or via email to help you with your account. This system allows our customer support representatives to become familiar with the accounts in their territory, and it means that not only will you be able to talk to a real person instead of a series of computer-generated prompts, but in most cases it will be the same person you have talked to in the past.
What's tougher on school library books? Your students or this school bus? These books have been ran over. Other than a few tread marks on the pages, once again, these books are ready for another 100 plus circulations. Bound to Stay Bound books, standing the test of time.
Welcome back to the Bound to Stay Bound Book Durability Challenge. We've decided to send our books to spring training. We'll show how a high-quality Bound to Stay Bound book stands up to the test. After 3 BBIs, books batted in, this James Patterson title hit a home run. And this Eve Bunting title can take much more than a bunt. The high-quality binding of Bound to Stay Bound books is Major League. Countdown has been hit by a 75-mile-an-hour fastball, taking one for the team. and it has clearly passed the test. As you can see, our spring training has Bound to Stay Bound books ready for any library season.
Bound to Stay Bound would like to talk about the cleaning of our book covers due to the growing concerns of the COVID-19 coronavirus. There are two different types of book covers available from Bound to Stay Bound, and Titiana Jackson, Bound to Stay Bound customer support representative, is going to show you the differences so you can identify in your library what type of cleaning method is preferred to be used based on the cover that is there. The first cover that we're going to talk about is our current cover material that's being used, which is the Bound to Stay Bound kid-proof covers. These can be identified on the back cover of the book by the logo, the BTSB logo, with underneath of it printed kid-proof cover. These covers are digitally printed and then laminated for added protection and durability. These books can be actually cleaned using any sort of disinfecting wipe that kills cold and flu viruses. The second type of book cover that we want to talk about is our Buckram book covers that we have been using and had been using up until 2012. Many of these book covers are still in our libraries throughout the country, and these are actually printed on an ink type printer and then UV coated. So the same type of cleaning method is not appropriate for these covers. These covers with the UV coating should not use the disinfecting wipes. These should use baby wipes in order to clean the book covers. Too strong or harsh of materials will cut through that UV coating and actually remove the inks and toners on the covers of the books. So these need baby wipes, and then lightly spray the cover after cleaning them with a disinfectant spray that kills bacteria and viruses. Let them dry, and then they can go back on the shelves. Come back to our website and check out some more helpful tips as we keep adding them.
Now you have a choice when acquiring popular titles for your library or classroom collection. Bound to Stay Bound offers our high-quality BTSB pre-bound editions. These books offer a low cost per circulation and an extended shelf life. Or we're now offering publisher paperback editions for books with a lower initial cost to allow for the purchase of more titles within a fixed budget for the library or classroom. Titles offered in a paperback edition are easily identified on the BTSB bookstore. Look for the word paperback in red following the description of the title. New paperback materials will continue to be added. If you do not see what you are looking for, contact our customer support.
Bound to Stay Bound customer support can be contacted by email, phone, fax, or live chat on the BTSB bookstore.
A new service offered this fall from Bound to Stay Bound Books is BTSB Select. We understand it is challenging to keep up with all the new author and series releases each school year, and now, with BTSB Select, you won't miss a thing. Choose from over 200 author or series offered in the notification service. BTSB Select will automatically create a list of the newest releases based on the selections made and save it as a book list directly to your BTSB bookstore account. For easy identification, the list will be featured in bright red to help differentiate it from the other book lists created. It's easy to sign up for this free service. Visit btsb.com/services/BTSB-select and get started today. Books on library shelves should include diverse individuals and unique experiences to meet the interests of all students. Students will enjoy reading if they can see themselves in the books offered. Bound to Stay Bound has created a selection of diverse titles broken into 5 different categories: Celebrating Exceptionalities, History and Hope, Social Activism, Celebrating Identity, and culturally conscious. Each category offers a selection of titles broken into elementary, middle, and high school levels. Find our diversity selections on the BTSB website under Brochures, Popular Series and Lists, Diversity. Support Our Library is a free web donation service provided by Bound to Stay Bound that offers schools a supplemental way to add new books into their library collections. Donors can purchase specific titles from a wish list created by the library or make a monetary donation towards the purchase of books. It's easy to get started. Complete a library information form and we'll take care of the rest. Visit btsb.com/services/support-our-library for more information and to get started.
Bound to Stay Bound wants you to know that during these unprecedented school closures, we are here to support educators, parents, students, and our community in any way we can. We understand that you are experiencing the challenging task of converting resources to adapt to remote learning situations, and we would like to assist in making this transition easier. Our resource specialist team has worked diligently to compile a list of academic resources for students while they learn from home. These resources are all free and can be shared on district or school websites, shared with administrators, teachers, librarians, parents, and students. We have received many positive responses throughout the country stating that this is by far the most comprehensive collection that educators have found. The page has been divided into 6 categories to make it easy to navigate. When publishers started contacting us to have their information included on this page, we knew we were providing quality content. Please use this site in any way you find helpful and share anywhere you see fit. Merry Maker Dolls. These huggable dolls are based on favorite children's book characters. Pair them with related titles for leveled and genre-focused reading. Use them to build confidence and alleviate anxiety. Use as a prop to promote discussion, or help readers recall the story and describe the characters. To see a complete list of Merry Maker dolls offered, visit btsb.com/merrymakers. Choose from a variety of bookmarks digitally printed on BTSB kid-proof cover material that can be used in classrooms, makerspaces, libraries, and homes. Since they are printed on our kid-proof cover material, the bookmarks are non-tearing and washable. A variety of options are available to help with learning the alphabet, math tables, makerspace activities, the Dewey Decimal System, and more. Library Dewey Decimal Classification signage. These eye-catching, vibrant posters help to inform library visitors about the Dewey Decimal Classification system. The mini posters highlight the Dewey Decimal ranges by 100s and visualize main topics found under some of the more common group classifications. The large poster showcases all the Dewey groups on one poster, ideal for the ends of bookshelves. A packet contains 2 copies of the large poster and 10 individual mini posters. All posters have been laminated for longevity, and they can also be cleaned.
Founded in 1920, Bound to Stay Bound Books is a third-generation, family-owned business located in Jacksonville, Illinois, and we are proud to be celebrating our 100th year of producing the highest quality pre-bound library books in the industry. Our books exceed the American National Standards for binding to give them superior quality, appearance, and most importantly, long life. No other company meets this standard. All BTSB pre-bound books are unconditionally guaranteed. A page will never come out of one of our books, or we will replace it for free. Our goal is to keep books off the repair and replacement pile and in the hands of students. If you have never tried a BTSB pre-bound book, give us a try when you are replacing something that has already fallen apart in your library and put our books to the test. No minimum orders, fast turnaround time, free shelf-ready processing, and free shipping. We offer quality above all others, a greater return on your investment, and service exceeding your expectations.